It's morning motivation. Today I want to talk about anger and how if we don't have outlets, that anger can get out of control. Literally out of control, even if it's not treating the people in your home the way you want to, or outburst of anger. And I just think that it's so important to talk about that because even me, I'm a super peaceful person, but everyone can get triggered. And I've realized over this last week, I feel like I've had some triggers within anger, which is not something that is, I think, usual for me. And so what I realized is I haven't been doing as much art or as much creativity as normal, and that's what usually releases those feelings that I need to deal with or handle or release. So, legit, I really just wanted to talk about anger and making sure that we have the proper tools in our lives to release this energy. Because, see, anger is energy. It's not being released properly, or it's not being handled, or it's being ignored. So there's certain ways that we can basically make sure that that space that the anger goes, we can make sure that that space is being nurtured. and and honestly, when we nurture those feelings, and when we say, like, okay, why do I feel this way? Why am I angry? Why am I upset? Why am I uh, short tempered, or whatever it may be? It may be because you didn't eat. It could be the simplest things, but the main thing for me is to make sure that we all have an outlet, so that when those feelings do arise, we don't take it out on the people that we love, because we don't feel good when we do things like that. And then that kind of perpetuates and continues the 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 bad behavior almost. So, it is bad behavior to have anger issues with people around you. That's not something that I think any of us strive for. So once you start doing it, and then you continue to do it, and then you don't know how to change the behavior, it becomes a problem. You lose people you love, you treat people wrong, and then you go into guilt, and it's just this like rabbit hole of simply not having an outlet, a proper outlet for you personally. It could be anything, but we gotta have a personal outlet for ourselves. For ourselves, not even something that you're doing with anyone else. It has to be something that you're doing by yourself, for yourself. And it can be with other people, but you still gotta have that private outlet time. And that's what I think sometimes people are missing, is we don't have that privacy to deal with things. And sometimes you might need to cry it out, or anything. I mean, sometimes you literally might need to cry it out. And that's men, women, boys, girls. Sometimes we gotta let the kids cry out the anger. And sometimes we just want to be like, stop crying, or, nothing's wrong. What's up? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong with you. Why are you crying? Why are you upset? And it's like, sometimes we don't know what's going on. Sometimes we just don't know. And it's sometimes these things that are rising up in us that's been there for a long time, and now they're finally coming out. And with the correct outlet, I feel like it can just be such a more productive experience when it comes to the way that we experience life with other people also, because we're just not the only ones on the planet. So you can't just, walk around with all this anger and expect it to go away on its own. So that's my morning motivation. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time. I'm blessed. Y'all blessed. Stay blessed.